Alright, I'm
Bunga
back.
bunga.
And I just remembered I have my own little thing we can talk about today. Or just discuss.
Oh, what is it?
I haven't read through the entire thing, but I'm just going to send this wiki article.
I'm gonna connect my laptop to my mobile.
Do any of
because that is so much more stable than
you know the name
Wi-Fi.
Margaret Howe Lovat?
Okay, what
No.
the fuck have you been saying?
With this is going to be a story then.
I'm guessing she fucks the dolphin. Is that the whole
you
bit?
know it! Yeah!
No, I don't know. I just saw that she worked with a dolphin and thought, man, this is dolphin fucking, isn't it? And it was.
She's the first person in recorded history, I'm pretty sure, that gave a hair job to a dolphin.
I did not have my headphones on for the past 5 seconds. What? Huh? Why are you guys talking about dolphin fucking?
It is a Wikipedia article about a girl who, during a science experiment, gave a hand job to a dolphin. I haven't read the full thing, so there might be more.
That's interesting. Is that how we're starting it? Fucking dolphin fucking?
Yeah, sure. I haven't read through the entire article yet.
I see.
This chicken's good.
Alright. What do we wanna start off with? What's the first topic?
This is good chicken.
JJK.
We'll start off with JJK.
That Volume 0 movie is going to be hot fire.
It's going to be so good. Cameron and I were fucking talking about it the night before it was announced. We fucking predicted that shit, baby.
We were talking about it, and we're just like, the best thing for us is probably going to be the .0 chapters, and it happened.
Yeah, because I think the Star Plasma Vessel arc is literally just too long.
Yeah, I also
to do a movie.
I reckon as well with a movie you kind of need a little bit of disconnect. So having the 0 chapter sort of arc makes sense because you don't need to necessarily know a shit ton about Jujutsu Kaisen to just watch the movie and be like, oh, people are getting fucked up. But it's gonna be so good.
Chicken.
What do you think is gonna be the crowning scene or the real pog moment of the 0 chapter fucking 0 chapter movie?
When Yuta goes, Rika, I love you, and then she goes,
That was an absolutely perfect cut.
Wait, hold on. Wait, when did it cut out?
You're like we heard like a moment of the high pitched squeal and then just it stopped.
You basically just went,
Yeah,
and it stopped immediately.
and it works so fucking well. Oh shit! Cora's here.
Let's go in the house.
Oh shit! Fuck! I need a new mouse. That's no. There we go. Corey, you haven't read or watched Jujutsu Kaisen,
I mean, chicken.
Right?
I have not yet, no.
That's upsetting.
Are you okay with being spoiled?
Yeah, I don't care.
You shouldn't be. Read the entire thing, coward.
Read it now. You've got half an hour.
You have half an
Read it
hour.
during the recording.
You can come back for the latter half of this shit.
You have half an hour to read 130 something chapters.
It's actually
Speed run.
144.
Yeah.
Thank
well,
you.
Technically 148 if you count the prequel chapters.
Yeah. But Corey, you missed out on probably the highlight of this shit before it goes downhill. Cause
Chicken.
That was so perfectly timed.
yeah, Corey, what happened was there's a part in the 0.0 chapters where this dude's like, he goes up to a demon and is like, listen, I love you, and the demon fucking squeals, and Zach tried to replicate it, and like his squeal was heard for a moment, and then it cut off. It was like some,
not even
yeah,
a
like that.
moment. It was less.
Yeah, it was like
It was
from
like an
perfectly cut screams.
Yes. Like Twitch
it was
clips.
just
Yeah, it was the fucking best.
Reminds me of the fucking Homer scream I did, fucking, was it yesterday?
You did it. We were in the PlayStation party, right? We were talking
Yeah,
when it happened.
and James went boo, and I went ah, and he was like, man, that didn't work. And I was like, do you want me to, like, have a stronger reaction? And he was like, no. And then I did a fucking Homer scream, like, on the dot.
I probably have the recording, so I might create that over the holidays.
You know what I have?
What?
Chicken tendies. Yeah.
Fucking tell. Zach, how many days out of the week do you just simply eat chicken tendies?
8 out of 7.
8 out of 7.
I mean, recently we're going to this one restaurant where the only thing that I like wanted to eat was like, oh, it's chicken schnitzel and steak, but I can't have steak because braces. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna have chicken schnitzel. Then we went there again in less than a week. It's like, oh, another chicken snitty. Then again, and then again. So I had like 3 chicken snitties in like less than 2 weeks, and I got very sick of chicken. But now I'm back on this bitch.
Entire diet comprised of chicken for a week.
My diet is comprised of salmonella.
At the moment, Zach's playing a game of Russian roulette with salmonella.
You're probably immune to salmonella at this point.
I've built up an immunity.
He's eaten so much chicken that the fucking the germs in the salmonella have just become part of his body.
Half meat and half salmonella, all chicken diet.
They've just fused with his cell walls.
I don't have cell walls. I'm a fucking animal, you tard.
I need to go get water. I'll be back in a minute.
But
What I do have is a hydrophilic bile.
fuck that mean?
You'll understand when you're older.
I'm gonna just look it up now. We have the internet, baby.
Oh god.
Bile. That sounds fucking horrid.
It was.
The chicken tendies are making their way back up.
I've been doing that shit for like 2 weeks at this point, and I have not been able to control it. Well, I have been able to control it, I just choose not to in some cases, but in others it's like, oh, I'm just about to throw up. Then I swallow the vomit. For now.
Saving it for later.
He's saving it for Kong versus Godzilla, so then when Kong brings down the battle axe on fucking Godzilla's head, he just vomits onto Connor.
No, the first atomic breath, as I see it charging up, I'm just gonna go.
You like vomit onto the person sitting in front of you. That sounds fucking horrid.
Yes, because I was gargling my stomach acid and it.
Yeah. I wanna to talk a bit more about JJK. It's
Pimple
implied.
Wazowski.
It's implied.
Have I shown you that drawing, Callum?
You have not. No.
Pimple Wazowski?
You have not.
His eye is a giant pimple that's been popped, and he's in great pain. And his horns are pimples. And he's gangly, and he has braces on, and he's in eternal pain because his eye has been popped like a pimple. Because it is a pimple. Pimple Wazowski.
I just came back and all I hear is Pimple Wazowski.
Oh, Pimple Wazowski, yeah. His eye is a pimple, a popped pimple. So he's in eternal pain. Because his eye was popped like a pimple, because it is a pimple. Pimple Wazowski.
It sounds like a Mike Wazowski version of Tickle Rick.
Pimple Wazowski.
Christ.
These fucking noises. Oh my god.
That's the noise when you pop a pimple, except for mine. Mine are like shotguns. It's like a. Yeah. You know what they called me in year 5?
What?
They called me the snot rocket.
Why?
Because I could shoot a glob of snot roughly 3 meters with strong accuracy.
And what?
No.
You can't do that anymore? Has that ability been lost to time?
No, it's just I can't demonstrate it anymore because everyone says, ew, that's fucking gross. And then I snot rocket them and I was charged for sexual assault.
Wait, sexual?
And they were completely unrelated, but I just decided I need to change my identity.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
You know what they didn't call me in year 5?
What?
Upchuck. Because I never vomited. Because I have a record, baby. 144 consecutive burps, no vomit. I could have gone higher too. Could have touched the stars. But my dad was like, seriously, mate, you have to fucking stop. And I was like, okay.
I could have gone even further beyond, but my father told me to stop.
My limit is yet to be reached. Tune in the next time when my organs come out through my throat. Da 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 da.
It's like the Dragon Ball Z outro.
I just read through the Wikipedia article completely about how low that thing. And it's another one of those animals committing suicide things.
Depressed monkeys.
No, Godolphin committed suicide.
That's inherently upsetting. Holy shit.
So I'll go over this again for Corey.
How bad are those
Basically-
fucking hand jobs?
Yeah,
Hand jobs so bad I fucking hang myself.
Wait.
I'll just read through this. Complications. So it was an experiment on teaching dolphins to talk, and in week 5, Peter started to exhibit signs of sexual attraction toward Hal Lobat. Hal Lobat stated that it was not sexual on her part, but it allowed her to get to know Peter in an article. Lobat's own words. In order to satisfy Peter's increasing sexual urge, he would be transported to another pool with 2 female dolphins. This was a logistical nightmare and interrupted his communication lessons constantly. Eventually, Lobat, yeah. Come on.
Zach, can you stop breathing into the fucking microphone?
Yeah, I just
I'm
want, like,
breathing, so I've sent the glorious word of
people that just like fall into like the wind jet in the plane. That's just what it sounds like in my like audio.
In my ears, bro.
Oh no, Rhonda's responding. Who Nelly?
Yeah.
Well, I need to go for dinner. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
But the hand jobs were so bad, the dolphin fucking necked itself.
No. I'm going to continue. Eventually, Lobat took it upon himself to relieve Peter of his urges. Rather than going through the long and inconvenient process of transporting him, it would just become part of what was going on, like an itch. Just get rid of that scratch, and we would be done and move on.
You don't talk about itching in the same vein as dolphin.
Where does this go on from? In addition to her animal communication research, Lily had been funded to research the effects of the drug LSD. He had been testing the effects of the drug on his subject dolphins with no results. Since now his
They're
communication
fucking testing
experiment...
LSD on a fucking dolphin and then checking it off and it killed itself.
No. Since now his communication experiments, though his LSD research was proven fruitful. Lily's dolphinarium eventually lost all funding due to the lack of funding.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Oh, I wonder why NASA didn't want to fund dolphin masturbation on LSD anymore.
That's fucking insane. They were like, well, they eventually planned to shoot it into the stars. They were like gonna trip it out so hard that it went to space.
NASA didn't cancel this. They moved to an abandoned bank building in Miami. Since the building lacked sunlight and space, Peter quickly deteriorated and eventually committed suicide by drowning. Dolphin activist Rick O'Barry explains dolphins are automatic air breathers like we humans are. Every breath is a conscious... Thank you, News. Every breath is a conscious effort. If life becomes too unbearable, the dolphins just take a breath and they sink to
Damn, I thought it was like the dolphin just like accident. It was like an accidental. No, it just couldn't bear to live anymore. It actually just chose death. The dolphin chose death.
Oh my god!
It wasn't getting handies anymore.
The dolphin, it saw an escape, and it said, God, though I may not be let into your kingdom, I will escape this one. And he decided to take his own life. I told you! NASA funded dolphin masturbation.
I went to the top, and it's just like... At the same lab, she met John C. Lilly, a neuroscientist with the California Institute of Technology. He was building a research laboratory with funding from NASA and the United States Navy, with the goal of speaking...
That money could have gone to, like, attempting to solve world hunger or establishing better relations with the Russians during the Cold War, but it went to fucking dolphin masturbation.
Holy shit.
I'm defeated. I've lost.
Oh, yeah.
This article just, like, beat my ass, took my wallet, and now it's just disappeared into the night.
Holy shit.
That's not as good as the macaque thing, but it was definitely close to it.
Bro, the macaque suicide and depression had me, like, fucking pissing myself.
We were on it for like an entire hour.
It was the funniest shit, bro.
Macaque death cult. You know the vibe. Alright, now onto important topics. Why don't women love me?
I'll be right back to get that pass for you, Chief.
I'm not even horny anymore. My sexual desires are just hugging a woman.
Feels bad, man.
It does. I've had 2 crushes on people. One of them fucking moved away. The other was lesbian.
Oh no. That's horrible.
I feel bad for now.
You know what I did? Like the day I found it, I just sat in my bed like, it's fun. I can move on. It's like if I don't want a straight dude like having a crush on me, you know, after he knows I'm straight, you know. And I just sat there and I was like, so the entire night I was like, I've moved on, you know. I don't desire her anymore.
It was just like I probably made her lesbian.
No, I just sat there like, you know, I can move on. I can find someone else. And then I was just like, damn, but like, nah. You laugh. This was recent. This was less than a week ago.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm laughing because just then it sounded like you went to do the scream thing again, but it cut out before you could even let the sound out. Like you went to inhale it. Like you went to inhale and it stopped.
Oh. Oh.
My screams no longer pick up on the thing. It's gotten used to them.
Yeah. Are you okay, Zach? Do you want to? Are you gonna be like the dolphin?
Hook me up with your ass, Callum.
You want to go watch the Demon Slayer movie again?
I just want love.
Oh God, man.
Yeah,
AIDS.
Is that like?
I was thinking about this because recently something happened.
Yeah.
At my school, we were doing a ready for a life ready thing,
Yeah.
and one of the topics was like how to have sex. It's like 50% of kids in like year 10 and 11 have had sexual partners, and I just had to like, damn, wish that was me.
Damn,
Then he showed
lucky
us images of
bastards.
genital warts. Genital warts. Looked like someone hot glued baked beans to a dude's tip. Genital warts.
Oh. Oh shit.
There's also a drug thing. And
Fucking this year, me and Callum will have to do the Christian sex ed thing at our school.
yeah, like the whole thing was like how to prevent STIs. The best way is abstinence. That's what they're called, sexually transmitted infections.
Oh, I've always heard them as STDs.
No, it
Yeah,
got changed. It was like changed.
Fucking ages ago. It got changed like 2008, you fucking boomer.
Yeah.
I am blind. I am fucking.
I'll for your mother.
I am an idiot.
It's the hard
That's a
Miku
fucking
ball.
threat. No! Out of all the things, it's haunted me again.
The last time I heard the word STD was a comedy act, and someone's just like, it's not an STI if you can't spell it.
We've been learning about like STIs since year 7. We've learned like
We've been
in
learning about
PE
them
from year
since,
7.
2 years from now?
From year 7 to year 10, all of PE, 2 of the terms of PE were always. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was fucking STIs, how to prevent them. Are you challenging me?
No.
Fucking better not. And then drugs.
Yeah.
And I told my
Fucking
teacher
come
one
straight on
time.
laptops.
I told. Hold on. First of all, background, Callum. Have I told you about the teacher who we all thought was gay?
No, you have not. And
Okay,
either way,
so we
you
all
should
thought he
probably
was
explain
gay.
it to everyone else here.
Alright, so I had this teacher for year 8. We thought he was gay. That was it. There was no basis for this assumption. Just everyone in the class was like, dude's gay. Turns out he had a wife.
The teacher just looks gay.
No, he looks like just a completely average, but it was like, damn, dude's got a fucking wife.
Oh yeah.
Missed the mark on that one.
Yeah.
But I remember one time, first term, I was like, isn't it like super hard to overdose on cannabis or marijuana? Like almost impossible? And he's like, no. And then the drug guy who came in, who was called Tom, he didn't give us a last name, so he's just Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom was like, it's basically impossible to overdose on marijuana. And I was like, take it, Mr. Wilson, you fat.
You fat, possibly gay bitch.
I was gonna say the other F to the G, but alright then.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh fuck. Holy
What was
shit.
with the fucking giraffe that taught kids basically introduced drugs to kids?
What? Oh
I just got reminded.
Wait,
No, actually, hold on. I just got reminded of something. There are the two boys I know in my year that are gay. Here's the thing: they don't talk to each other much, but both of them have been decided by the High Council as the 2 most likely kids to commit a school shooting, and both of them are gay. One of them literally suffocated his kid brother's goldfish because he thought it was funny, and is generally violent. and the other has a mass collection of guns and is obsessed with guns, and is pro-Trump.
Wait.
That sounds like one of the kids who went to St. Peter's who had a wall of knives.
Except this dude is a wall of guns and make America great again.
Just shits on a MAGA stuff.
Wait, Cal, do you remember when you looked up MAGA hat during class?
I looked up fucking MAGA hat during math, and the first thing that came up were hats with these titties on them, with 3D fucking titties. So imagine being the kid behind me and Connor, just being like, oh hey, that light is kinda like, my eye's getting attracted to that light, I wonder what they're watching at, and you just see titties on a hat. Titties on a dark fucking blue hat, yeah.
It was grey and I don't know his last name. It was grey and the other one that's normally
Hamish.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain the differences and similarities. Selected area flora from has internationally.
Anyway, Corey,
Fuck.
I do remember that giraffe, except he didn't teach us about drugs. He taught us about
he
how
taught
to
us
get
about
swole.
I just have a
Told us
story
about
because
drugs in the back of a van.
I thought you meant like an actual giraffe.
No,
like the puppet
The puppet
what was his
dude.
name? Something Howard.
Harold.
Oh god! I just got a flashback to like the meanest I ever was like as a kid.
Wait,
Like
I wanna
in
hear
terms, in terms of being rude in public, this might outdo Hey Felipe.
yeah.
Alright. So there I am, a small child with a fascination for dinosaurs, as any self-respecting 6-year-old, is.
Yep.
Yeah. And so my parents, my wonderful parents, great people, right? Decide we'll take him on a little thing, or it might have been like the school was like doing an excursion. Either way, like I think it might have been the school because there were other kids there.
Yep.
So like it's like me and a bunch of other kids. It's like we're going through a tour through a fucking dinosaur museum, and there's this and we have this guy who's like showing us around. He works there. He's telling us all about like this is the T-Rex. Do you know what its full name is? And guess which little troglodyte was sticking his hand up all the way up and saying the complete names of the dinosaurs and telling you the dates in which they existed.
You.
Fucking this kid.
Yeah.
This man, and he showed us like a list of like 100, maybe even like 200 like names of dinosaurs, and it's like there's a dinosaur in here that should be here, but it's not. Can anyone read through? And I was already there like, brrr, and I was like, Brachiosaurus, it's not there.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn kid, you're pretty good. One day he'll take my job, and I was like, no thanks, I want to be a real paleontologist. And a 6-year-old said to a like 35-year-old like man who had been like studying paleontology throughout like a good portion of his life, oh, I don't want your job, I want to be a real paleontologist.
Do you think that guy like went home and just looked down at his palms? He's like, what have I done?
Bro, if I was like 10 years old, I would have gotten socked in the jaw so hard by that dude. Luckily enough, I was only
Fucking
6.
thrown you into a fucking dinosaur skeleton, bro.
He asked you to name other dinosaurs and you just say his name.
I don't know his name. I'm horrible with names. He was just the dude.
The man.
The man. Do you remember me? No. He said I wasn't a real paleontologist. Oh, you.
Man.
Who are you again?
He comes to do like some kind of speech at your school and he just points you and just like, you!
You! I choose you!
He has like a vendetta from like fucking like actually 10 years ago.
Not even that. I love it's like a good thing, like, because of Zach saying he wants a real job as a paleontologist, he changed careers.
You like fucking helped him. You made him so depressed that he got a better job.
He started like doing like drug PSAs at schools and it was Tom.
Yeah.
If it was Tom, that would be epic.
But I would have laughed myself if I knew the guy. If like I had that information, like the guy presenting me was the guy who I just insulted for no real reason. When I was like a small child, I would have not been able to contain myself. I would have been pissing myself laughing.
Just on the floor, fucking rolling around. Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Corey, I'm so sorry. We've gone away from your story. What's
Oh
your...
yeah, that's because I'm an intrusive fuck. But
Yeah.
go on.
I mean,
I've
I'm just
myself.
eating, so I don't mind.
Nah,
But
nah.
like,
You bring up Harold. We
when
gotta
like
hear
the
about
giraffe
Harold.
guy came, the giraffe truck came.
Yep.
The person that does the puppet thing, like after the presentation, we were just like outside near where the van was.
Yeah.
And like this woman just started smoking in front of us kids. Like the teacher left because like that person is qualified to look after us. Just like no attempt to hide it, just pulls out a pack of cigarettes and just smokes it in front of kids.
What the fuck
After-
is it?
After teaching that cigarette, we're back to people.
So
Kids, I'm saving you. I'm smoking all these cigarettes myself.
I'm ridding the world of this cancer.
I'm in the world of this disease. One
We had
20
enough-
pack at a time.
Holy fuck.
We had a similar incident too. It wasn't a girl that came out and started smoking. It was a grown fucking man that came out and just started eating something. And it was the type of old man who, if you just saw him around the school, you'd immediately think he was a pedophile.
Just like sus.
Yeah, I only really had experience with this fucking giraffe mascot when I was at my first school. And then when I moved, yeah,
Oh my god, yeah.
that dude. And then when I moved to Zach's school, I just never saw it again. They just never ran
Yeah,
the program.
I think we
They just
ran
couldn't
it for,
afford
like,
it.
Hindi, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna find this because I want to see some. Look at this again.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Healthy Howard van.
Damn.
Oh, Howard,
Oh
I'm an idiot.
God, wait,
Oh,
Corey, do you have
dear
anything
God.
else to say? I don't want to interrupt you.
Corey, do you have anything else to say, or nah? That story has concluded.
I think so, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I'm trying to think. My,
There was no case where the giraffe tried to deep throat one of the kids.
I mean, oh no,
That happened in
Oh, that explains up something.
I do remember there was one year when like the person with the puppet like came around the kids and just touched the kids with the puppet.
Oh.
Like it was just the kids in the front row in front of the stage. It was really
Why
weird.
was I
I was in the
right?
back, but like yeah, that happened.
little kids
It wasn't
getting
the
touched
same
in a
woman. It was
van.
like another year.
That's so stereotypical. The dude who has a van and a puppet is the guy touching kids with his puppet, saying it's for education.
I swear, it's not to get me off or anything. It's they'll learn about it. Okay, I promise.
Learn about the touch of a true man.
My supple puppet hands are here to comfort you and explain to you the dangers of bananas.
Mash mouth.
No,
My
no,
tiny
no,
puppet
no.
hands to show you the
Leave it
dangers
alone.
of the world.
How is my file too powerful?
Holy fuck. Mm.
No.
Shit's hilarious.
No.
I want to get a jawbreaker.
I found the photo. I'm sending this. I found some gold.
Found some gold, baby.
Reddit gold.
I'm looking at the healthy Howard thing still.
Oh yeah.
Where is it?
Explain the
it.
difference. International gun law.
Rifle.
Oh, these are you guys are the only people I can vent this to. I hate it when I'm like looking through, because I was like obviously looking through like the Greens policy on like gun laws,
Yeah.
and it was like full ban on all semi-automatic firearms. Like they don't know what that means. They think pistols aren't included in that when they fucking are. And I see that all the time. It's like, oh, we need to get rid of semi-automatic weapons. What are your thoughts on pistols? They're fine. Like, no, they're semi-automatic. You pull the trigger, a bullet comes out. That's semi-auto.
And fucking get a Glock, test it, give it to one of them, and be like, "Is this semi-automatic to you?" And just show them. Take him to a firing range.
Do you believe in God? No. What do you believe in? This is semi-auto? Because you better. For yourself.
Okay.
God damn.
Here is the healthy Harold photo. If it will send. It's sending. Ooh, here we go.
Oh my god.
In a adult-sized diaper, smoking.
Oh no!
With what I can only assume to be a midget.
Hooker. Healthy Harold has gone downhill since he stopped going to schools.
And that is Tekashi 6ix9ine as a weeb in the background.
Wait, I didn't.
Is that a fucking Tokyo Ghoul shirt?
It is. That's
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
Yeah.
Nick beard Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh
That's
my
fucking
God.
hilarious.
Alright, that's the title of the episode.
Nick. Corey, you're drawing healthy Harold with a neck beard and Tekashi 6ix9ine suit.
It's a what's up, healthy Harold.
Yeah.
Spent his life teaching kids not to do drugs, but he never taught himself.
Wait.
He
got, like-
took the drugs.
He's got like
took the
fucking
drugs so
needles.
no one else will.
Yeah.
He is the great sacrifice of this country. Give him
He's the
goddamn
true hero.
respect.
He's like when Jesus Christ got crucified. He took away all the drugs for us, man. All
Healthy
of them.
Harold is the
He's-
modern day Jesus Christ.
Healthy Harold is the second coming of Christ.
I don't think we should be saying that with this photo here.
No, I'm looking directly at him. I'm looking into his sunken eyes. Oh god!
Okay.
His bottom eyelid on his
Yeah,
on
it's
his
it's
left
up.
eye has come
It's
up
up.
slightly.
Yeah.
What? He's actually just a crack addict.
I just remembered that Corey left mid-dolphin thing. Should I just go over it again so that she can... should we summarize what it was,
NASA
really?
funded dolphin masturbation.
On LSD.
And the dolphin
Yes.
intentionally committed suicide.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that for a second. I remember.
Wait.
I'll go
He
back
got
and
jacked
read.
off and
I'll go back
decided,
and read
nah,
that.
this ain't it, Chief. It
No.
made the very
I'm not done, I'm
conscious
not done.
decision that death was the greatest alternative. And I can't disagree.
So they stopped the funding on this project, and from there, I'm just going to completely read this. Due to the lack of funding, they moved to an abandoned bank building in Miami. Since the building lacked sunlight and space, Peter quickly deteriorated and eventually committed suicide by drowning. Dolphin activist Rick O'Barry explains, dolphins are not automatic air breathers like we humans are. Every breath is a conscious effort. If life becomes too unbearable, the dolphin just takes a breath and they sink to the bottom. They don't take the next breath.
They don't come back up.
Wait,
Alive.
I know what to do now.
What? What are we doing?
He's gonna take a
I'm
breath
looking-
and then never open his mouth or nose again.
No, this was in relation to my assessment. I finally deciphered the fucking question that they gave us.
Yeah. What was the question?
I explain the difference / similarities that your selected area of law has internationally.
Yeah.
So you think they'd be like, oh, you look at the international law? No. You just look at two different countries, which could have been explained. I mean, it is, but it's not the actual question. It's a bit gay, innit?
It's a bit homo.
Now I'm looking at New Zealand gun law and American, because I brought those up in a previous question, and thus it would not be very smart to not include them. Should I do Texas for the bit?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, Texas gun law.
Yo, does New Zealand have any states?
It's South
What?
and North Island, and they hate each other.
Wait, why do they hate each other?
They're different.
They just different.
No, here's the thing. The North Island prides itself on Auckland. To call what Auckland is, it is like the California of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's the best state, but you go in there, it's a bunch of fucking shills. And Wellington take pride in the beautiful mountain ranges and the capital of the capital of New Zealand, Wellington. And there's a reason the capital's in the South Island, you know.
Yeah.
Beta, are you doing okay?
Who is saying that to you, Cameron or me?
Cameron, it sounds like your asshole's getting vacuumed out.
You sound like you're on
I've got
fucking
gum.
life support. You sound like my great grandmother, JK. I was there for the last 2 years of life.
Holy fuck.
Actually, my great grandma was 3 years. My grandmother, yeah, that was 2 years.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. But that has like brought up a fear I had recently. As soon as I hit 40, I have to start like going in to do regular checks for brain cancer.
How come?
My grandma and my auntie on my mother's side died of brain cancer, and my other auntie and my mum have had it like in their head.
Oh shit.
Like my mum had like quite a big tumor that had to be cut out, and when it was cut out, half of her face drooped, so it looked like she was having a stroke.
Fuck.
I mean, if she ever did have a stroke, you'd hope it was the other side, so that so that it didn't fly under the radar.
Holy fuck. Bro, that's like, for me, I'll probably need to get checked for breast cancer. But also, a real close...
Are you of the retard?
Bro, guys can get breast cancer.
Yes, but the rate at which is a lot lower than women.
Still though, bro. You gotta get checked.
Yeah. Bruh.
But also, a real close family friend of mine recently had a stroke. And, he's all good, at the moment. But the left side of his face
For now.
yeah, for now. But the left side of his face now just droops, and his speech is now slurred, which fucking sucks. Because he's such a wholesome dude. Like, free veggies, bro.
Hold on.
What's up?
A person of any age may possess a firearm. Texas gun law. That does not seem safe.
Yeah, you can just like get it in Walmart. Like I've
A
seen images
5-year-old
where
could
like
just walk in and buy an AR-15. He doesn't know how to fire it. He doesn't.
no,
he
I've
can't-
seen like images of Walmart where the gun section's like next to like the children like
The
Toy
toy
section.
section. The Lego Indiana Jones aisle.
Lego Indiana Jones now with real guns.
Yeah, basically.
Shoot your older
And
brother.
real
He's a dick
whips.
to you anyways. You're better without him. Hold your mother and father at gunpoint. Shoot your father. He tries to control you. You're free now.
You're free. Holy
You have
fuck.
a child and the grandparents give the baby a gun.
It's
They
like
could legally do it.
it's in the baby shower, bro. Like before the child is even born, they're like, "Here's his miniature Glock 16. I hope he uses
Texans
it when he
are
comes out of the
born.
womb."
Actually, majority of Texans are Siamese twins. It's just that their other twin is a fucking Glock.
The women of Texas can just like make Glocks in their womb for their child. They like only people of Texan descent can do that.
That polymer producing pussy.
Kid comes out with a gun, quiet kids in school. We'll watch this kid's Fuck, I forgot the fucking line.
Could this child be one of my people?
I was gonna say we'll watch your, what was it, progress? Or whatever the hell it is.
Bro, they're gonna watch over the child and they're gonna teach him the ways of the fucking pistol
Stop
whip.
referencing the prequels. They're shit.
I'm trying to remember what it is.
I'll
We'll
beat
watch
your
you
mother.
We'll watch you something with great interest. Or something.
Yeah, that's it. But
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm actually gonna look at these gun laws in depth.
they'll teach you the ways of
Oh,
pistol
here we
whipping.
go.
You pull up to the
Great
fucking
pistol whip.
daycare, pull out a Glock, and shoot the carer that you like the most. I mean, like the least in the head. Fuck. Imagine you look into a stroller.
You don't
and
need
the
a
baby has
background
gun.
check for private sales, which means they could just like feign ignorance and be like, hey, I was just giving money to Chuck, and I was like, is this your father's? And he went, yes, and then I gave him the gun.
I handed over the weapon.
To a child. To a small, insignificant child who I could beat with my own hands. Except now he has a gun.
I could wrap my hands around his head and squeeze and he would die. Holy fuck. Fucking love that shit, man.
My child.
My child. It's time to run the family business. Take the weapon.
Take this M1 Grand. Show those other kids who's boss. Teach them our way. Teach them what it means to fear. Show them what God looks like.
Take this assault rifle in this hoodie. You have your first day of school on Monday.
This fucking duffel bag and a hoodie. They don't know what's inside, they'll only know when they see God.
Teach those goddamn Muslims what it means to live in America.
I just use my like.
Oh.
Why does that remind me of the Big W back to school knives?
Now it's back to school sales. AR-15 loaded in 50 caliber Beowulf. Kill your bully.
Holy
around the end of school holidays, we went to my mum's work, and on the way home, we stopped in like at a shopping center to get something. We went to Big W,
Yeah.
and somebody hung knives up on the back to school stuff that they had up.
Holy shit.
And this was in our area, kind of.
That is a double barrel shotgun.
Wait,
A
what?
super shorty. How many is that? 7 AR-15s, multiple hunting rifles, an SMG, what looks to be a model of AK, a P10 Roni, and 2 sawed-off shotguns, along with a pistol with a sight on it.
Oh, fucking sell the entire pack, the entire arsenal.
At least.
All you need now is an RPG.
Is that a box of tissues? It looks like there's a box of tissues in the photo. It's between the first and second guns at the bottom. It looks like.
Oh, I see it now. The wank tissue.
The wank tissue.
What the oh my god! I thought New Zealand had like no guns. There are 1.5 million.
Bro, that's more guns than people. That's wild.
Hold on. First of all, that is very offensive. We have more sheep than people.
Oh.
So,
and also, I haven't clicked on the photo, so the bottom of it. I'm going to assume that's ammo or something, but just looking at the bottom of it, it just looks like books.
So there are
Bible.
300,000 firearm owners in New Zealand, meaning at roughly each person who owns at least one firearm in New Zealand has 4 others.
Holy shit.
And that's licensed. That's not even getting to the fucking gangs.
The New Zealand gangs.
Oh my god! I don't think I've told you guys about this. Have I told you guys about the time I actually saw like straight up just a fucking gang in New Zealand?
I don't think you have.
No.
I haven't heard it.
So this was somewhat recently, in I think maybe even 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were leaving New Zealand and we were at a servo near the airport.
Mm.
And we're parked for fucking fuel. You know, we get the fuel. It's expensive as shit in New Zealand, which I hate. It's like $2.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot. But anyways, a pretty sizable white van pulls in to it. And I think, oh, that's a large van. Must be like a mother and her kids, or maybe just a pedophile. Who knows?
We don't know.
The van opens, and it is this legion of very large, very muscular, and very much bald men with torn leather jackets that say mongrels on them.
Oh no.
Which the mongrels apparently are a very prominent gang within New Zealand because my parents obviously lived in a poorer area of New Zealand.
Yeah.
Luckily, they didn't know anyone who got into like shootouts with them. But
Hmm.
obviously, this is obviously two come out from the front. They open the back of the van, and like 6 just barrel out like it's a fucking clown car.
It's like those videos where it's like all of these guys coming out of one bathroom stall.
Yeah, except
I was
large
going to say
muscular
when you
men who are
finish
part
that.
of a gang.
Yeah.
I was going to say when you finish, this sounds like some kind of gang clown car.
Yeah. But it
Holy
was a
shit.
completely white van. It had nothing on it, but that is like the craziest bit.
Yeah.
So
It
a
had nothing
gang
on it, it
just
had
fucking
food in it.
yeah. So a gang strolls up to a server. Now this server was connected to a I think it was a Burger King.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a Burger King. And so they walk in. They don't walk into the Burger King, but like some of them do. But like 3 of them walk into the server itself. My dad is there paying for like the fuel. He turns around, sees them, like he's making casual chat, sees them, and just starts like just paying the money. Like he wants to leave.
Who fucking
He doesn't be in that
wouldn't?
situation, which is fine. But then what happens is there was this old lady in the store,
Yeah.
and she sees the mongrels, these 3 large, bulky, some white and some Maori men,
Yeah.
and looks at them and goes, "You fucking dogs!" She starts verbally harassing these large, bulky men who could kill her with a flick, and she just starts fucking laying into them.
Holy fuck.
He's like, "Dirty fucking dogs!"
I will never forget this moment because of an old lady yelling, "You fucking dirty dogs."
Yes.
To these people that could break her spine with 2 fingers.
Yeah, like this very small, very old, very much frail Maori woman just fucking screaming at them.
Oh.
Like it is a thing where like she knew her life was over. It no longer mattered.
She wanted to go out with a bang. She wanted to go out fighting with a noise. She
By a
wanted
bang,
to
if
be
you mean
noticed.
her head going fucking bang, sure. But then all that happened is my dad just paid for the fuel and walked out. As much as he wanted to like stand up for the lady, he knew that he could actually die in that situation.
And as he was walking out to the car, you saw blood splatter across the windows of the servo.
He's fucking terrified. No, then he just walked into the Burger King, got himself like a burger, came back to us, told us the story about that old woman. It's like, I hope she's okay. And he just goes, yeah. And then we drive to the airport, and we just left her. Part of me feels guilty, but the other part of me says one of them either had a knife, or many of them had, one of them had a gun, or many of them had knives.
Yo, no matter which way you're looking at it, that old woman's probably fucked in a fight.
She might be alive.
She might be alive.
I'm saying it
Might
right
be.
now. They weren't in a particularly poor area. Like, if a fight were to break out, there's enough people in this service station who fucking hate these gangs that they, like, could overwhelm them. There was,
Holy
like,
shit.
30 people if you include the Burger King.
They
And I
just,
think-
they see what's going on and they come and they start fucking throwing hands.
Finally, a reason to fight a gang. Fucking cashiers start, like, barreling over. Like, just doing fucking barrel rolls over the fucking counter.
Yo, they're like, listen, we gotta prove ourselves to our ancestors that fought in the wars. We gotta stand up for this bitch.
They start beating the shit out of them with like 2-liter Coke bottles.
They run cars into the servo.
Amazing.
Fucking a truck comes by with a delivery and sees what's going on and just drives into the building.
No, truck door opens. Just like thousands of armed like
20
bodyguards
people
start
come out.
barreling out.
Holy shit.
It's the old lady's fucking bodyguard. She's a
Drunk monkey.
millionaire.
Drunk monkey.
Like the guy, his truck, his load is just full of monkeys. He presses a button that says "Release the monkeys," and they come in and they know exactly what to do, almost like they've been trained, and they start ripping their skin. Yeah, they're like ripping the skin off their faces and stuff.
I'm just sitting in the airport like, I wonder where my auntie is. I hope she's okay.
And she's like there, fucking on top of like corpses of these big Maori dudes just yelling.
It just cuts to her on the corpses, and all you hear is her just going, "Oh!"
She like starts death metal screaming.
Do you guys know? You guys know like the old lady at the start of Ratatouille,
Yeah,
like the one with the gun.
with the
That's
shotgun.
what I
Yeah,
imagine.
the old woman pulls out her walking stick is
A
actually a
shotgun.
gun. It's a hunting rifle. Holy
She
shit!
just doesn't walk for walking cane, she walks for fucking assault rifle.
No, it's bro. It's a sword. It's one of those cane swords. She pulls out and just starts slashing people. Just
It's like that fucking one scene from The Simpsons with Hans Moleman. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Whoa. And he just falls the fuck over.
yeah.
God, I love Hans Moleman.
From The
Oh,
Simpsons.
God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Originally,
Small.
that's how I think it was Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, it's a play. It's a joke on Crocodile
I
Dundee.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes, and it's Hans Moleman, who is just the unluckiest character in The Simpsons.
But fucking, what was I on about? The thing of a cane being a sword reminded me of one of the characters from Bleach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
I completely forgot his name. I just remember him by hat and clogs.
I would have thought of
Clogs.
Brooke, bro.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, him as well.
Fujitora.
Keisuke Urahara.
Yeah.
Huh?
Fujitora. He's a blind man with a cane, but which is actually a sword. Juan Piece.
Damn.
One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah, that's what-
Mexican
that's-
version of One Piece.
Yeah. Callum, I've showed you Juan Piece. Chopper fucking dies, right?
Yeah, you have.
It's just cursed One Piece. It's just. It's just. You've seen Rango, right, Cameron?
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah.
You know the scene with the
armadillo.
armadillo where he got fucking run over, and so like just like part of his stomach is just like caved in with tire tracks. That, but Chopper.
It's
And
fucking.
in the meantime,
hilarious.
Usopp is fucking freaking out while Frankie's been a man and Robin has huge hands and tits.
Bro. Fuck.
What did that sound like to you guys just now? Like what I just did?
Confusing.
Maybe a frog? I don't know anymore, man.
It sounded like one of those pig dog toys.
Oh, yeah. Is that shit where Rinky going like,
It did the cutout thing again.
oh, holy shit. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Ah.
Fuck.
Oh god. What?
So the joke we made about Zach's arm doing a fucking war cry, I pictured the old lady on top of all the corpses doing the same thing. It's like a higher pitched war cry.
Holy fuck. She's doing
Wait,
a
what
Rinky
walk-
walker. She'd be like, ah! Fucking, oh, I can't do it.
She's doing the fucking haka.
She's doing the haka. She's like sticking her tongue out as she's stabbing people in the back. No, Zach, you know how in Tropic Thunder, how that it has that like small kid that's fucking stabbing the dude. That's her.
starfish.
Yeah. She's the starfish kid. She's just stabbing some dudes as she's like she's like screaming the haka. Fucking taking them.
She uses the power of Yuji Itadori and punches through concrete.
Holy fuck.
If I ever see an old lady punch through concrete like Yuji Itadori, I'll go fucking shit myself.
No,
It's not.
speaking of old ladies who are surprisingly fit, old ladies at the gym fucking scare me.
What?
You don't understand. I will see a woman as old as the queen who is just on the treadmill. And I walk in, she's on the treadmill, and I'm like, old people staying fit. That's nice. And I do my thing on the treadmill, I do a whole workout. Oh, that was a solid hour of working out. And as I walk out, I look behind me, and I see that old lady, and she's still on the treadmills. Her form unchanged, all of her stuff in the exact same position. Yet to break a sweat at the exact same speed, just walking.
Oh my god.
Just attempting to move forward, but never doing it. And they just like that. And I leave, and I leave, and I'm like, I don't know how long she's been here, and I don't know how long she's gonna be. And frankly, I don't want to know. At
She's
this point.
been there longer than Queen Elizabeth's been alive.
She's a
The
relic.
thing is though, I've seen many old women on those treadmills. It's never been the same old woman.
I thought you were gonna say you've never seen one leave.
That is true. I've never seen them leave, but I also never seen the same one. So I think they just kind of do that, go to the retirement home, and then die of old age.
It's like
They just
They
have,
die of overexhaustion.
it's the final part of the ritual.
that's how old women commit suicide. Just walking for like 3 hours.
That just sounds like in The Sims, like a method to kill like your elderly Sims is just to kill them by overexhaustion. So it's probably just a retirement home. Like their family stops paying, they send them to the gym.
They send them to the gym. You must live here now. Here are a week's worth of supplies.
We have
Die by
banished
then.
you to the gym dimension.
Oh my god. That sounds actually horrifying. Like, imagine you're old and you're like family, like, let's all go to the gym, let's all work out, and they leave you behind. They leave you at the gym.
They could no longer escape me at that point. I would have walked so much that I would just be like,
It just becomes the story of the what was it? The dog in Japan who stayed at the train station and his statue was there.
Oh,
No, what's the fucking guy? Is
Sure.
it Michael Myers, who it's like, no matter how many times you stab him, he just like walks at you at a brisk pace?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just be me, just like an old man, just like with a shiv.
Old fat man with a shiv.
Fact, I've been banished to the gym. The only way I'm able to leave is if I can best the gym god in combat.
It's like Record of Ragnarok.
Have I told you guys about the gym god?
No.
No.
Okay, I want you to imagine James Charles, like, if he worked out as much as Arnold Schwarzenegger and took as many steroids.
Like with the makeup.
Yes, with the makeup. Except it's not James Charles' head on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body. It's if James Charles, like, when was had an Oblivion like character creation. Like his biceps huge. For some reason his elbows tiny. His triceps pretty large. His shoulders fucking massive. His chest once again massive. Gigantic ass. Some of these mega thighs. Except very small calves. He's a triangle of a man. He looks like a triangular thing of bubble wrap turned into a gay man.
Wait, I zoned out. Who are we talking about?
The gym god.
The gym god.
He is muscular,
like a
but he's
caricature.
not buff. Like, he has muscle, but his proportions are out of whack. A triangle bubble wrap man, who is also gay.
Is this like from something?
It's just at the gym.
It's
I've just
at
seen
the
him
gym.
around.
You've seen.
What gym are you going to? I think it's just like an alternate
CrossFit in
dimension.
Camden. The one where someone grabbed some spaghetti and threw it on the fucking ground.
Bro, I want to come to the gym with you to witness that shit.
Witness that. I only see the aftermath. I just rocked up and it's like there is spaghetti purposely thrown on the floor.
Damn.
That's the epitome of rage.
He got so mad that he didn't bulk up enough that he just threw spaghetti onto the floor. Is this what he looks like?
Hold on. Wait. No, that's not fucking James Charles.
Try have some fun, man.
Like,
I was fucking reading something on my phone because I was getting messages, and I just look up to this.
Yeah, okay, but wait, I have a better example. You know, it's like the like average blank fan and average like blank enjoyer.
Yeah.
It's the enjoyer dude,
Oh,
except
it's just like
once again bubble wrapped and ripped.
Oh my god.
I think that doesn't look like the Chad caricature, but like James Charles.
Yes, essentially.
Holy fuck. And how do you know that he's
God.
gay?
And yeah,
Someone sucking
he looks
dick.
just like James Charles. I'm sorry, but you can kind of tell at certain points.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I won't judge.
You are judging though.
I
You
am.
absolutely are.
I
All you
am.
do is judge. Yeah, when I fucking sent you that thing, it's like, oh, there've been allegations that Dreams at the end of it. It's like, can you send me the video? It's like, there was no reference to a video.
Bro.
He just assumed it was like something that actually happened because he
No.
awaits the downfall of Dream.
No, I was like, I want to hear this. So even that I awaited the downfall of Dream, I'm just like, this,
You do
I
though.
want to hear this.
You're going to gloat to all your fucking friends who are like fans of him, and it's like you told me about like what if Dream's final stream was just him hooked up to a heart monitor, and just the end of the stream is it just flatline.
Yeah, because that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, you'd also think fucking Dream saying the end would be funny as fuck. You wanted him to
No,
say
man.
it. You wanted him to be like genuinely cancelled.
Honestly, I don't really care about Dream. It seems really funny to just have this video in my possession of Dream saying the N-word. Yeah.
Oh god, I just got reminded of Wankgate. Wankgate. That is something that happened.
I forgot we had to talk about that.
I'm so proud of Australian politics that instead of it like sexual harassment or like misogyny in the workplace or anything like that, it was Wankgate.
Yep.
Like you look at that and you think, oh, what's this about? The last thing you expected really is that a female MP had traces. I shouldn't say traces. Large amounts of semen found on her desk.
Yeah. Didn't they like?
And it's
I want to
not
know how
even
they
they
caught the
had-
guy. That's what I want to know.
I don't think they caught anyone.
I swear they did, because I
They-
remember
they might
seeing a
have.
thing where it was like, oh, he's been fired and stuff, and
I saw
One of the
something say that it
people
was
were like-
Scott Morrison.
No.
It was like some
That- like the
staffer.
guy that did it sent a video to other colleagues. Just like the government's not gonna release the video.
No. A dude isn't that. He's been set up. A guy is not that stupid. No person who is an adult is dumb enough to video themselves nutting
I mean-
on a female MP's desk and then send it to people. Send it to other members of the government.
I'm just looking it up now. If my internet will be good. Yeah, that's a censored photo. He like took a selfie of himself.
Why?
with his dick out.
Why?
I'm pretty sure that's the photo. It's on the article.
He's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, no.
Why
Uh,
do you first of all take a picture of the action, second of all selfie yourself. And third of all, send it to your colleagues who work in fucking the government. Fucking retard.
Yeah, also who's this bitch again?
Gladys Berejiklian, the naked mole rat.
I don't think so.
It wasn't, but it'd be funny if it was.
Michelle Laundrie, who was a different MP, described the staffer as a really good worker who loved the place. And so she kind of, like, in a way dismissed him and was like,
He tried
nah.
to impregnate the place, I suppose.
He loved it so much that it got him hard whenever he walked in the door. But yeah, that's all I can really see. Yeah, it was caught on film, apparently.
That is Paul.
Outraged by the
Wait,
sky.
caught on film. Does it mean like he recorded
I don't-
it, or like there were security cameras?
I'm looking. A disgusting act caught on film resonate with public blah blah. The fact that
If he
evidence-
recorded himself fucking nutting on a female MP's desk, I'm going to scream.
Who recorded Wankgate guy? How the video of a man masturbating went viral. Is this the correct thing? When was this made? 31st of March 2020. That's not correct.
It is not.
Wankgate. Who recorded Wankgate? That's wrong. Is this correct? If this will load. Yeah. A Canberra insider leaked footage of a Liberal staffer wanking over a female politician's desk.
So he did record himself.
I'm assuming so. Let me, I gotta read through the article.
Because if he was actually caught, this would have been slid under. It would have been like, he would have been caught in inappropriate behavior. That's all they would have said. But it was leaked.
Okay, yeah. That includes at least one male staffer who filmed himself wanking at a female politician's desk, as well as staffers and politicians alike allegedly making use of so-called sex room, which is in fact the Parliament House prayer room.
No, I didn't hear about this. Elaborate.
Sex room?
And
The prayer room has turned into the sex room.
I continue the article. It might be partly satire, but I know
Honestly, this entire thing is a man jizzing on a female MP's desk and then recording himself.
that was there.
It doesn't matter what is real or not.
That's the article. It mentions it briefly in like the second or third paragraph, and it says an anonymous Canberra insider known as Tom has leaked photos and videos of male Liberal staffers exposing themselves and/or wanking in different parts of Parliament House. Imagine you just turn the corner and you see a dude just huddled in like the corner opposite you.
You know, I always called the Liberals a circle jerk, but now it really is. There's some political humor for you.
shared-
I actually try to do this.
He shared evidence of at least 4 men routinely sharing photos and videos of these acts among themselves on Facebook Messenger over a period spanning at least 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I quote.
There wasn't a single point in those 2 years
Where they just weren't caught. I quote, I have
Wouldn't that be
received
like-
so many that I've become immune to it, Tom told 10 News first.
He has gotten the Liberal MP masturbation vaccine.
I would feel like Parliament would have like security cameras like
Around at least every corner.
all over the place.
Yeah.
At least in the prayer room, you assume.
Some of
And
these
especially a
yeah.
female MP's office. I feel like that should have a security camera. In case, like, a male MP walks in there and fucking tries to kidnap her. Because
Holy
considering
shit.
they do shit such as fucking masturbate on her fucking desk. These cunts cannot be trusted. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Some of these very
They are
same
savage animals.
Yeah. Some of these very same men have publicly posted pics of themselves online, posing with the likes of former Defense Minister Christopher Pine and former Foreign Affairs Minister Julie Bishop, and Tom himself confirmed that some of these men work closely with the highest levels of politics.
That's deeply upsetting.
Yeah. Tom also shed light on a small room in the upper floor of Parliament House, which is supposed to be a prayer room and meditation room. In actual fact, it's where a bunch of Liberal staffers and some politicians have been allegedly having sex. I can probably say there is very little mediation or prayer going on in that room, Tom continued. He knows because he himself admitted to having sex there.
Admitted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked in there. That's my fuck room, baby.
For those keeping track, former Labour Senator Sam Dastoria, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, made reference to people banging in the very same room back in 2019, where like an entire article was made. The final claim Tom made was that male sex workers were invited to Parliament House on behalf of coalition politicians. This shit's wild.
At least
bro.
they're getting represented in Parliament.
Yeah.
I gotta leave. See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Coward, you're running from the facts, the truth.
It's not censored here, Bill.
Fair.
While there's nothing wrong with hiring a sex worker, doing so inside a place of work such as Parliament House goes against pretty much all workplace codes and may well conflict with public stances of the Polish politicians allegedly responsible. Consider this among the backdrop of the government handled the alleged rape of Liberal staffer Brittany Higgins inside Parliament House. The fact 3 more women have come out and made sexual harassment allegations against the same former Liberal staffer. The historical rape accusations made against Attorney General Christian Porter and the other numerous claims of misogyny and sexual misconduct in Parliament House and the Liberal Party in particular, and the grim pictures we know have the cultural we now have the culture in Canberra as grim as it is clear. I can't fucking read. That's basically the entire article. But there's one more quote that says, I don't think they've broken any laws, but morally, they're bankrupt.
I do feel like it is illegal to jerk off in that kind of situation, though. I feel like they did, in fact, break a law.
Probably should have.
I feel like there should be a law. There at least should be a law that says you can't fucking jerk off within Parliament House.
Yeah. Even if it's as wacky as that, it should still be like, listen, man, you can't wank over someone's desk in Parliament House.
That's just facts. That is just disgusting.
Fuck.
I've done no work. Fuck me. I have sources at least, so I guess I'll just include them.
When's it due?
2 days from now.
I think, yeah. You've got a little bit of time.
I don't.
I mean, out of any law, it'll probably go under workplace misconduct. But that's
Yeah.
only if they, like, actually recognize it as an issue at all.
Yeah. It's some wild shit. Actually insane.
Shit's crazy in Texas.
Shit's crazy in Canberra, bro. They're having wild sex in the prayer room. Do you think the bishop's getting on there as well?
He shouldn't, but he might. Well, how old do you have to be to become an MP?
I don't know. How old do you have to become an MP Australia?
I don't think there's an actual age. You just need
You
like
just need to be a legal
experience.
adult, so have reached the age of 18 to be an
Okay, so
Australian.
yeah, the bishop definitely isn't taking part.
Yeah.
This entire thing was a fucking build up to a child predator joke. I don't know
Yeah.
what you expected with a bishop joke.
Yeah. That's very true.
You set me up and I fucking slam dunked it. What do you want from me?
Nothing else. Yeah. Fuck. Why is Infinity War trending? What's happening with that? It's just some shitty memes. Okay. Christianity's trending though. That's interesting. Wants hospitals to convert doctors and patients to Christianity. Oh, it's okay. Cool, I guess. Have we gone through everything that we can think of happened this week, or does
Not
anyone
yet.
else have anything? Not yet?
Callum, who do you have a crush on?
No one.
You know who I have a crush on?
Who?
A lesbian.
What, did you want to talk more about that?
I just wanted someone else to wallow my sadness, but obviously you have moved on from the one bitch who is now trying to get Eric. Oh wait, Corey, you haven't heard about Eric's response to one of fucking her things.
Yeah.
No.
So Callum's ex was texted Eric, DM'd Eric on Instagram. Bro, can I tell you something? And Eric was like, sure. And she was like, I have a fat ass. And Eric's response to this presentation was just elaborate.
Fuck.
I just meant like his like fingers like crossed. His like
He's fucking praying.
like
Sitting
smithered.
cross-legged in his fucking gamer chair. JK, it's like an office chair because he's broken.
No, bro,
His parents are divorced.
It's on his bed. He sits on his
Ah.
bed.
Cross-legged
afford
on his bed.
chairs.
Just elaborate.
Looking at his fucking phone because he's too poor to get a laptop.
That's true.
Holy shit. Yeah.
But he's very rich culturally with his Irish background.
Isn't like like half of his like I don't know. There's a lot of Irish. I'm Irish.
Yeah,
Kinda
but the joke
Irish.
was Eric actually isn't Irish, like whatsoever.
Bro, he's fucking Ranger.
Rangan isn't Irish. He's a bit of a paradox like that.
Yeah. Really is. Fuck.
Do you know why why some of my ancestors actually escaped to New Zealand?
Why?
The fucking British were chasing them. The British Royal Army.
Holy shit.
Hold up.
How come? What's up with that?
They were very wealthy, and they did something, and they got in
They
got
just
in, like,
committed tax fraud.
I don't think they did that. I think they were the one imposing taxes.
Holy shit. That's why they were wealthy.
Yeah, that's why they were hunted down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were tax collectors.
Fuck.
Yeah, but eventually, they got in the news about something that revolved around a British attack on the Irish,
Oh yeah?
and so the three of them went down to Australia, sensed the abhorrent racism, and just decided, nah, New Zealand's better.
This island that's kind of close to Australia is just better.
I also did some research, and Buffalo Bill Cody's grandmother got to America after escaping Ireland after her family was chased off by the British Royal Army.
Holy shit.
I might actually be related to Buffalo Bill Cody.
That'd be insane. It'd probably be very distant though.
Absolutely. This was like during early 1800s, I think.
Yeah.
Once I get to hell, I'm gonna fucking clothesline him for killing all the buffaloes. He's a dickhead.
He's an asshole.
Gonna see if I can. It's gonna be like fucking Randy Orton Slytherin.
You're gonna get his corpse and you're gonna start shaking it vigorously.
Ah, yes, his corpse. Because he didn't die in a ditch, was consumed by the vultures.
Did he?
I don't know.
He lived for several years in his father's hometown, modern-day Michigan, before the family returned to Midwest. That doesn't tell me how he died. How he died. Is his death just unknown?
That's what I'm saying. In a ditch, vultures. Body was never found, assumed missing.
No, but they have a date for his death, which is the 10th of January, 1917.
Yeah, because that's the day he left that one rackety ass little shack. And he said, I'm gonna go get some milk, and then he never returned.
Holy shit.
Also, all of what I'm saying is fucking bullshit. I hope you're not taking any of it seriously.
Yeah. While visiting his sister in Denver, famous scout buffalo hunter Sherman, and ultimate son of the West, Buffalo Bill Cody, died from kidney failure. Because he passed away in the middle of the winter, the road to the Lookout Mountain, the spot where he wanted to be buried, was impassable. Fucker's kidneys just gave up on him, and he's just like, alright, time to depart.
My time has come.
Yeah. Silence. How does Buffalo Bill die in Silence of the Lambs?
Oh yeah, the main villain is called Buffalo Bill. And
Yeah,
he
that's what I
dresses
thought.
he dresses up as his mother.
Yeah, he like wears skin of women. It's
Holy
an interesting
shit.
villain.
Yeah. And it is literally explicitly stated that he's not trans.
Damn.
Which is like yeah.
It's just like a creep.
I think the explanation is that it wasn't so much about that that he wants to be a woman, it's that he wants to be his mother, and his mother just so happened to be a woman. Like with Yamato in the current One Piece arc.
Yep.
Oh wait, what arc are you up to in One Piece, Callum?
I have like as you probably can guess, I put aside One Piece. I've finished Kaiju number 8 in like 3 days on bus trips.
Yeah, there's not that much.
Yeah, and so I'm starting Chainsaw Man. Let me check what arc I'm in at the
Ooh,
moment.
Chainsaw Man very pog.
Yep. Where is it? Yeah, I'm at chapter 701. So that's probably just at the start of the Doflamingo arc.
Dressrosa.
Yeah,
Dressrosa.
Yeah.
You have to roll your R because it is Spanish in nature.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the story of Don Quixote?
No. At least I don't.
He was this fucking schizophrenic dickhead who read a bunch of like Arthurian novels about like knights saving princesses, and thought that was real life. So he just ran around fucking up everyone's day, and like battling windmills and attacking like Christian monks.
Holy shit.
And that is the entire book. It's just this man wreaking havoc on a local community of people who have far more interesting lives than him.
That's fucking wild.
Like there's an entire like drama, like a fucking K-drama going on behind him, and he's just like, this windmill's a fucking dragon. And he tries to
I'm gonna
fight
take
it.
that shit out.
You came to the wrong house, dragon.
That's
Have at you.
It's insane.
Yeah, the dude was fucking insane.
The man himself, he was a schizoid.
He was one of the guys you'd find on r/incels.
Holy fuck! How many chapters is Chainsaw Man? I need to check that
Like
shit.
92, I think on the dot. Maybe 97.
It's 97.
I'm a god.
So finish Chainsaw Man. Then what? Do I jump to Spy X Family or do I get back on the One Piece bandwagon?
Do what you want, fam. I would recommend Spy X Family. There aren't too many chapters.
I'll check how many there are. Spy X Family. There are 43 chapters.
They're pretty short.
Yeah. It's still ongoing. I
Yes.
reckon I'll.
If that
read
gets
One Piece in
cancelled,
that
I'm
in
actually gonna
between.
cry.
How come?
It's
It's
good,
just so
bro.
good.
I like it.
Connor's reading
I
Claymore
like
at the moment.
every character in that series.
Damn.
And there's a big goofy dog, and if he dies, I will kill actually someone.
Someone will no longer live.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Connor's starting to read Claymore. Have you read that?
Claymore.
It's Shonen
Maybe?
Jump Berserk, basically, apparently.
Hold on. Claymore. I'm going to look at this. Claymore. Claymore. Oh yeah, I started it and thought it was like, damn, this is boring, and I stopped.
I see. Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, is JJK? Yeah, JJK is on a 2-week break.
Really?
Yeah, so's My Hero.
How come JJK's on a 2-week break? Is it just have they said anything about it, or is it just like
Gege
holidays over there?
Akutami watched the Evangelion movie with Kohei Horikoshi.
Dude, fucking that bullshit.
No, it wasn't the Ava movie. They're playing fighters together. No cap. They're actually friends. Like the author of My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Holy shit! And so what,
Which
they
I
went
think
on
is
a
very cool.
vacation?
No, I think they're like literally just like hanging out for like a few days.
They're just shooting the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're both like, damn, our mangas are doing really well right now and going into like late stages.
Yeah.
So we might just let's just fuck around and find out.
Yeah, let's see if we can get any new ideas by shooting this shit. Fuck. Like, the work hours from mangakas is like absolute shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. So
Which
it's
is why it's surprising. Like Gege has like done a lot of interviews. Like he recently did an interview with the author of Bleach,
yeah.
and then Horikoshi, and then another one after that, in like less than a month period. And the fact that he could just like do that means like either he has a like really good editors that can like take his drafts and like fucking
Yeah.
or he's just able to like fucking his own work.
He's like a.
Does he have editors?
He probably. I think they
editors.
would. That's like a mainstay with shonen and just in general produced manga. There are editors for like backgrounds and in general character designs. So I'd assume so.
Oh, this is upsetting.
Mm.
Oh, there is one editor.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Tatsuhiko Katayama.
Damn. His editor must be overworked then as shit. What if the editor's like actually doing all the work and stuff, but the guy's like, nah, it's under my name. You're wrong. You're stupid.
I mean, here's like a crazy thing. You know the Boruto manga?
Yeah.
The art is actually completely done by one of Kishimoto's editors.
Really?
Like his main editor is now just doing the art, and now Kishimoto is just writing the story.
Is that kind of like Dragon Ball Super at the moment?
It's sort of like it, but in that one, Toriyama just doesn't like his editors. Full stop.
Really?
He didn't like any of them, and during the Majin Buu arc, he had no editors.
And that's why it was so shit.
Yeah, because it's like he was finally free.
And so he just fucked around with it.
Yeah, he decided, you know what, fuck it. Any idea that comes to my head, I'm gonna do it first thing.
Like
Sadly, they didn't let him iron out shit. So he had good ideas. Objectively, those ideas are good.
Yeah.
But they needed, like, second and third drafts.
Yeah.
And, so, like, on currently, he just, like, scoured, He just looked for a successor. And he was just like, this guy can emulate my style pretty well. I choose him.
You
And
can do
that's
this shit
how-
while I do fucking Dragon Quest.
Hey, I'm designing characters for Dragon Quest. Don't ask me for anything. Fuck you.
I'm too busy, and if the series goes to shit, I'm coming back and messing you up.
Yeah, and I think since roughly midway through the Moro arc, he has taken. No. It was in this current arc of Super where Toriyama was like, okay, I am now stepping in, and he's going to take a more involved role in the story.
Yeah.
Which can be felt by the fact that like this current arc is like completely unique and very much feels like his older works by comparison to any of the other arcs.
So it's good.
It is very good, yes.
I guess I need to read Dragon Ball Super. I need to get to update it. Oh fuck.
There's like 70-ish chapters, but they're like I think 30, maybe 40 page long chapters.
Shit. Where does what chapter does Tournament of Power end on?
Like 43.
Oh yeah.
The Moro arc is absolutely the longest arc, like without question.
I'll just look at chapter 43 right now.
It might be more. Hold on. Where is there is Super? Yeah, 43.
43, that's when the Mora arc starts, it looks like.
Yeah.
43
Not really.
Mora arc starts.
Yeah, so it's 42.
Yeah.
41.
Uh
Yeah, so it seems to be 42 is when the TOP ends.
yeah.
And when the Tournament of Power, the Mora arc truly begins.
Yeah. So I'll just download that chapter now.
Why do you have to download them?
It's just easier.
Okay.
Like on the bus I can just flick through them real quickly, while with if it's online, especially since my school is in kind of a rural area, I might have to wait a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like ease of
But you
use.
won't have to go to school for a while. You're ending like Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'm ending same day as you guys, but you guys have a day off since you're seniors.
Heh. That is true, but I have to actually submit this work by then.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fuck.
This has called me every time. I don't know how to start these things, but I can guarantee you, like $20. As soon as I get into my hub period, which is a free period I have to do work, I'm just gonna do like all of question 5 and part of question 6, and I'm gonna get back home, try to do it, and just go. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the same with me and my recent Mongolian throat singing video essay. I didn't know like how to do it, and every time I wrote a draft, it felt too Englishy. And then on the last lesson, the lesson literally 2 days before it was due, we got time to do it and all, and I just awoke in the
No,
moment.
here's the thing. For me, it's like when I am like when I'm just in school, I can just work.
Yeah.
Like it's unconscious for me, but you bring me home, suddenly I am like,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is. Like, I'll be in total silence in the living room. Like, back up straight. Like, I make sure I'm in a working position, and then I'm just like, I could be listening to a podcast right now. So I start listening to the podcast, and it's like, this podcast is shit, and then I start flicking through videos. It's like, oh god damn, I have to stop doing this, and then I stop doing that, and then I sit on there trying to write a single paragraph for like an hour, and there's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's not that nothing good comes up, it's that nothing comes up.
You're not even typing. You're just sitting there. You like start typing and then you backspace everything. Like,
That's facts.
that's one of the reasons why a majority of my study for Maths Advanced will be at an after-school math assist, just because it's just the working environment, and I'm going there with other people that are studying Maths Advanced, so it's like, yo, I need help with this, and we're just like, not really. It's not too serious, like we can still joke around and stuff, but it's one of those environments where it's like, oh, your work is still your main priority, no matter what. And it's just super good. Yeah. But get that shit
Now
done,
that
man.
our guests have come and gone, it seems this is the end.
Yep. As tradition, you may finish it off with something heinous, I guess.
I just want to be loved.
Facts.
Specifically by a big titty goth GF who will step on my balls.